What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is COD Espresso and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit more of an opinionated piece here on this one, and it's going to deal so more with the rumor of the Resurrection 2.0 map pack coming supposedly as DLC 4. For those that have not seen the video that I did recently here on this and that have not followed this rumor at all, basically how it goes is that DLC 4 is supposedly, by this rumor, going to be a Resurrection 2.0 map pack, which, for those of you guys that know what Resurrection is from Black Ops 1, it was a collection of zombies maps and an all zombies DLC map pack. So the way that it went at this point in time was that it was just a remastered version of the World at War maps brought into Black Ops 1 back in 2011, and the theory goes that we're going to be getting another thing like this here. What maps, we have no idea because, well, there's a lot more maps that have been released since then. But based off of an update that messed up how the leaderboards looked and all that kind of stuff, it was something that there was a little bit of a visual glitch which showed the parameters that could be a second row of zombies maps on the listing. And for those of you guys that follow the theory and like the theory, well, it would then be a subsidiary 5 more maps coming to Black Ops 3. Now, why is this something that I think would be absolutely awesome as a zombies fan and as a multiplayer fan? I'll tell you that I love DLC no matter what, but a zombies exclusive would be absolutely beautiful for a couple of reasons. Firstly, let's talk about the storyline here with this one. The storyline for Black Ops 3 Zombies is probably more complicated than ever for a lot of people to understand. Myself, following the story all the way back from the very early conceptual phases of it, it's admittedly pretty tough to follow. But that said, there is still a ton of stuff that is yet to be explained in the zombie storyline, such things including, but not limited to, only the Mob of the Dead crew and their place in the storyline, the Great Battle, the fate of the children, Dr. Monty, the blood vials. There is so much stuff here that does not have an answer just yet, and one map left, supposedly going to bracket off this entire story that we've known for the past 8 years. That is going to be incredibly tricky to place into one map. All that information, all the answers we need, sure, it could be something absolutely massive, but what if we had more maps to tell that story a little bit more? That would be a perfect way to do so, to be able to actually expand how much stuff we need left, if that makes any sense, and put it into more rather than less, so that not only you get an awesome gameplay experience, but you can find out all these answers without it being crammed into one map. Possibly, they could do it perfectly and explain all this stuff here within one map. I mean, Grod Krovi was something that we got a ton of information in a very, very small portion of time within Grod Krovi. So that's something that it could happen again, but just to play it safe, I think it would be absolutely brilliant to have multiple maps with multiple Easter eggs explaining multiple things. Now, outside of this, there's another reason that I think would be absolutely awesome as well, is to cater to the zombies community a little bit more here within Black Ops 3. I couldn't tell you how many times that because of crossover information that is in game code and the zombies code at the same time for multiplayer and zombies, that I've gotten some comments like, no, that needs to stay in zombies because the zombies players are neglected. Paraphrasing that a little bit, of course, but you get what I mean. Zombies players only get one map per DLC, so one brand new thing here every couple of months. Multiplayer players get something at least once every month and a half here with brand new weapons, but we get things thrown in there like contracts, blackjack, other updates to the game, things like that. So multiplayer, though it is a much larger fan base and a much larger player base, rightfully so it is a little bit more catered to it, but Black Ops 3 and the way that zombies have gone, can you really say that the zombies players are in the wrong here for wanting a little bit more? So that said, if you have something that could tie up all the loose ends in the storyline and you have all these maps that really could just be remastered for Black Ops 3, what if you push that out here and please them as well? Though it would conflict with what a lot of people in multiplayer would hope for multiplayer maps, every DLC map pack as the season pass guarantees, it would be something that would cater then a little bit and please a big portion of the fan base still, because the zombies community is a large one, but it would be a little bit of a curveball here that could please a lot of people. Now, the final thing I want to touch on is actually the remasters themselves, the idea of it, because Black Ops 3 is the first Black Ops game that is primarily focused on current generation, and as you guys know, Zombies has primarily been on Treyarch games here, and with that said, there's a lot of maps that have been out there on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and if you don't have one of those consoles, well, you're missing out on a huge experience that if you came into the series late, definitely something very enjoyable. So offering those again to the people that are on current generation, or even just people that want to relive the game itself, it is a great idea here to be able to offer that because the gameplay is so enjoyable. So with that said, will it happen? I don't necessarily think so. I don't know if this is actually going to be the case. I would love to see this happen, but because of some different factors, I'm not entirely sure if Resurrection is anything more than just a theory. So with that said though, I think that's going to wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Why do you guys think that you guys would love or hate to see a Resurrection 2.0 in Black Ops 3? So thank you dudes so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure you drop a like rating down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe on that road to 50,000 subscribers. So every little bit does help and is of course greatly appreciated. But might as well be a cool Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.